The Word of God, John chapter 1, verse 9. That was the true light, which lighteth every man that cometh into the world. He was in the world, and the world was made by him, and the world knew him not. He came into his own, and his own received him not. But as many as received him, to them gave he power to become the Son of God, even to them that believe on his name, which were born not of blood, not of the will of flesh, not of the will of man, but of God. And the Word was made flesh and dwelt among us, and we beheld the glory as of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth. This is the end of the scripture reading.
Yeah, wonderful scripture this morning. I need to ask you a question, Jones. When is Ascension Day? I know you. I think Dan can celebrate Ascension Day. You know when it is?
Washington, D. I didn't know for myself.
Every
Yeah.
day.
No. It had to be sometime between now and Corpus Christi, and because I think I can't remember exactly. Well, I know the.
Um, Ascension didn't reach it.
Yeah, I know it. Yeah, but I know it should be soon though,
Yes, it could be soon just now.
because I think I know it's
Ascension.
not. It's. I think if I remember well, it's a holiday for the Anglican school, not a
I
public
think
holiday.
that will be. I don't look up your man.
I asked somebody, but they said they have not received the yearly calendar, so they couldn't tell me when it will be. So I want trying to find out when is Ascension Day. And you see, all you have me working hard, for the Anglican. Boy, God will do.
You working hard for the Anglican?
Yes,
I didn't know that.
you didn't know.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
No, I ain't saying nothing. I'm going to do the weather. Bye, Jones.
Goodbye. Have a nice
Take
day.
care of
All
yourself,
right.
darling. Okay, good.
Mr. Andre,
Yes, love.
don't forget to charge the Harvey sauce, please, eh?
Throw it out? Okay.
Yes.
I want to open the window. Throw it out.
You get what you asked for,
Yeah.
Okay, not that.
What?
What?
I asked you if you could announce the sauce, please.
Oh,
All right.
That reminding you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Yeah, have a
Bye-bye
nice day.
there. Okay,
Bye.
great. It's real. It's 91. Good morning, Grenada. Weather, that's coming. At the Mary Mars Bishop International Airport Meteorological Office, Jason Robertson, good morning.
Good morning to you, Andre, and good morning to our listeners of Free FM. Let's take a look at the weather for today, Thursday, the 5th day of May 2022. At Point Chilling, it is fair. A moderate breeze is from the east at 15 miles per hour. The barometric pressure is 1014.5 millibars, which is above normal and rising. The present temperature 27.3 degrees Celsius, relative humidity 81%. Yesterday's maximum temperature was 30.4 degrees Celsius and the minimum last night 26 degrees Celsius. Over the past 24 hours, we had a trace of rainfall at the airport. The total for the month remains at 0.1 millimeter. Now for the public forecast for Grenada, Carriacou, and PT Martinique Valley for today and tonight. The weather is expected to be generally fair, slight hazy and breezy, becoming partly cloudy to occasionally cloudy with few brief showers mainly overnight. Today's maximum temperature should reach 30.5 degrees Celsius. The wind should be east-northeasterly to easterly at 14 to 24 miles per hour. The sea should be slight to moderate with waves 3 to 5 feet in open waters. Tide is currently falling, will be low at 11:45 a.m. and high at 5:45 p.m. Sunset today 6:22, sunrise tomorrow 5:47. To repeat the forecast, the weather is expected to be generally fair, slight hazy and breezy, becoming partly cloudy to occasionally cloudy with few brief showers, mainly overnight. From the Maurice Bishop International Airport, Jason Robertson reporting.
Thank you, Jason. Have a great day.
Oh.
It's real. It's 91.9, 91.5, www.realfmgrenada.com. 7:30, that's our time. JD, I'm still with you here. You're a guest this morning, innit? Was that?
Yes, out of Jamaica.
Okay. Have we made contact with her?
Yeah, you made contact.
She
responded, she said.
She responded. Good.
Yeah,
So we should be seeing her anytime soon. Oh, and speaking of her, she's
reliable and dependable.
Yeah, and I'm just not seeing her picture yet, but I know she's there.
She's there.
Sunset City, Grenada, good morning. Elsa Luzon, good morning. Tamika Moses, how are you doing? Yvonne John Roberts. And we also say good morning to Kenneth Joseph. Tamika Moses, David Charles, how you doing? Ascension Day is on Thursday, the 26th day of May. Joycelyn Francois, Michelle Barry, good morning to you. And Michelle is saying good morning, JD, and thanks for that hymn. She likes the hymn.
She likes it. Okay,
Yeah.
that's wonderful. I hope I could do that every morning.
Oh,
too.
please. Don't get swell-headed now.
I'm not getting swell-headed.
Big can give you a little thing now. She give you a little thing. You gone quite in guava. And you'll be in sotes. Wow, boy. Katisha has to activate her camera. I'm not seeing her. So her microphone is muted. I can see that. But her camera is not up and running. So I need to at least see her so we can engage in that conversation that you want to have. Errol Bonaparte, good morning to you. He says good morning to you, JD.
Good
So
morning.
like everybody's saying good morning to you and they're forgetting me.
Exactly so. I made the bright and beautiful.
Excuse me, what?
I made the day bright and beautiful.
You're taking it a bit too far now.
No, and as an Anglican, you know that song, All Things Bright and Beautiful?
All creatures great and small.
Oh, right. Yes, so
Oh, so there she is now.
she's there.
Yeah, she's there. She's the beautiful Katisha. How come your camera is so dark, love? I need some brightness there, man. What happened? Clean that camera, love. Clean that camera, yeah. That smile, put on that smile. If you put on that smile, boom. Everything's supposed to be nice there. Anyway, you look pretty this morning. Good morning to you. No, you don't have to say it. I don't. Okay, so her camera is working.
There.
So we know that for sure. You know, there's one guy, before he was executed, he ordered something like 24 pizzas.
I think I heard.
What are you going to do with 24 pizzas? Wait there. Get the devil.
What about get to him? You know pizza over there, so
Yeah.
you know, I think I was looking at something the way they was given, I think the 10 people what was their last request. It was strange, you know, what's one of them, you know, what's one of them request. It's amazing sometimes, you know, what they request for their last meal. I think one guy said he want, what he wanted, nothing. He just, you know.
There was one guy who wanted just one cup of coffee.
Yeah.
A girl, lady, she wanted one cup of coffee. And then there was a guy who wanted one olive.
I think, right, that's something minimal.
This guy crazy. And he ate the olive and put the seed in his pocket so that the olive tree would grow in the berry.
Right, I think.
Oh, please stop it. What's wrong with this guy?
Yeah, the olive. Yeah.
So, are you ready for your
Yes,
interview?
I'm ready. Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm sure I'm ready.
Are you sure you're ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, if you're sure you're ready, then I'll just let Katisha know that I'll be linking you right now. So Katisha, everything you say will be held against you in a court of law right now. Even that beautiful smile that you have will be held against you. Anyways, good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean. Good morning to the WORLD. Friends inside of Fun City, Brooklyn, 107.9. Hey, good morning to those listening to J1.FM. And whichever platform you're using, Twitch, you're on the website, Facebook, YouTube, and you're viewing, thanks once again for choosing Real 91.9, 91.5, www.realfmgrenada.com. JD, let me join you with Katisha so you can say good morning and you guys can go ahead and chat. Go ahead.
Good morning, Miss Lynn.
Hi, JD. Good morning. Good morning, listeners. Good morning, everybody.
Great. When you woke up this morning, did you see 3 little birds on your doorstep?
No, I did not.
You did not. Oh boy, probably they went to the wrong house. So ask your neighbor if they saw it. It's great having you on again another morning, and I hope you will, as usual, you just give us some good information. And but before you go on to agriculture, I must commend Team Jamaica for that great success they had during the Carifta Games. I think they did a wonderful job. And what came out, I mean, for me, what has made the highlight is seeing the 100 meters relay. Oh, that was great. And with the Clayton sisters, Tina and Tia at the helm, I think Jamaica has a wonderful future in track and field. Right. So what's up with you now? When we last spoke, I think it was in January, we had you on. And since then, I think I'm seeing you getting quite a lot of awards, and so what can you tell us about it?
All right, so since we spoke, I've gotten another award. I've gotten another trophy, another win. So since that, I've gotten the Distinguished Woman in Agriculture Award, and that's from the agriculturist. So they highlight women who are doing very good in agriculture and contributing greatly to the Jamaica agriculture sector. I also entered the competition, the forage competition, Champion Youth Farmer, which I am the winner. So I'm moving on now to the national level.
Great, that's wonderful, and I guess I'm proud of you, and I hope all the listeners who tune in are also proud of you and what you have achieved in agriculture so far.
Thank you.
It seems to me that that in Jamaica, the Ministry of Agriculture is putting a lot into agriculture, especially the young people and female. Can you tell us something about on that?
Say that again.
I say in Jamaica, it seems that the Ministry of Agriculture is putting on a lot of emphasis into that area, especially for the youths and the female. Can you give us some more information on how well the government is doing in agriculture?
Sure. So what the government is doing, they want to get more young persons, especially female, into agriculture. So they have this program where they have land where they want 20% of the lands to be allocated to females and youths. So what they want to do is to get more female involved in agriculture.
Great. And I think with that offering, the future of agriculture should be in very good be in very good hands. Of course, without a proper foundation, you are not going to get nowhere in this, where we have to be, the state of the world that we are in now, where we have to feed ourselves. Each country must be able to feed your household, feed your neighborhood, and then feed your community, and feed the nation. So I think that's a plus for you all. And then, as I said before, especially for the youths and the female into that part of it. This morning, what I want you to talk to us about is potato farming, sweet potato farming, and what it takes. So I look forward to a good session on that.
All right, so when you think about farming on a whole or agriculture on a whole, when you're getting into it, we have to use the modern way now. So the way our foreparents did it, we can't do it that way now and expect to gain maximum from it. So when I planted sweet potato, the first thing I did was to get my soil tested. Why I test my soil, I wanted to know what exactly was in the soil, what nutrients I am going to need in the soil, so as to let the plant pick up maximum nutrients. So I did the soil test, and the result of my soil test shows me that my pH, which is very critical in agriculture, my pH is very high. So what that means, I would need to get nutrients or fertilizer to move my pH from a high level to an effective level or normal range. So when we talk about pH, we talk about pH in two ways. We talk about pH in the soil and we talk about pH in the water. So when you think about pH in the soil, especially for my soil that the pH is very high, so it's very acidic. When you plant your crop, for example, when I planted my sweet potato, if I leave the soil like that or didn't know that the pH was high, I couldn't have used any fertilizer. So I had to use a fertilizer that was specific for that soil type. And what this fertilizer does is to take my soil from an acidic level to an effective range so that it can pick up the necessary nutrients. When we talk about pH as well in the water, these days we have to take care of the insect because we have a lot of insects, new insect all around. While some persons do it the organic way, I had to do it the chemical way. And when you think about pH in your water, if your water is too alkaline or acidic, you will have problems because your chemical will not be as effective as you want it to be. So it will not get rid of or mitigate the insects. So you have to test your pH, and if your pH is too acidic in the water, you need to apply. Either you're going to apply your citric acid to take it from alkaline to normal. So what I did was to apply that in my water when I'm using the chemical. And what that does is make your chemical very effective to control your insects. So I planted my potato. The potato that I planted is 3 months. I planted them in January. And now I am harvesting potato. So when you get it right with your nutrients and your pH with the water, you will yield more. So you will have more potatoes. You will maximize on your yield. And in that way, you will have a lot more potatoes, so you will have to employ more persons to harvest. And in return, it will be more profitable to you. So getting to know your soil is very important.
Yeah, good. But how do you get to know your soil?
My soil test? All
Yeah,
right,
your soil.
so at Newport First and Jamaica Limited, they will come to your field and they will take the soil sample. That soil sample now, they used to do it at no charge, but for now, they charge $50 where you'll get your soil examined properly and you will know exactly what the soil needs. So when they come and collect that soil sample, it goes to the lab and then they will give you back your results. And what they do as well, they not only leave you with your result, they give you a precise nutrient management system. And what that precise nutrient management system does, it tells you exactly what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. So they give you a tailored printout of the nutrients your soil will need, the amount you should apply, and when you should apply.
Because I doubt, I don't know, I'm not sure how much farmers in Grenada does, I don't think does that, doing soil tests. But can you say, is it widespread in Jamaica where a number of farmers would do soil test?
Yeah, man, a lot of farmers now move into soil tests because what a lot of farmers realize when you get your soil tested, you yield more. So it's better
Good.
for you in production. So a lot of farmers now they're moving to do their soil examination.
That's great. So from the soil test, then they will recommend what fertilizer you should use, because normally a farmer will just go and just pick up like a normal fertilizer and just apply it to the land. But as you say, doing the soil test will give you great results as to what fertilizer you should be using. So in your case, what was the fertilizer that you used? What was the ratio you had to use on your farm?
All right, so because my soil is very acidic, I had to use a fertilizer that is specifically blended for my farm. So it was 1428, 14 calciferous, so it's having a lot of calcium. So what that does is take the soil from an acidic level to a more normal range. So it's having a lot of calcium, and what that does too, it ensures that the plant pick up the needed micro and macronutrients from the soil.
So it was 1428. The ratio
No,
was 14.
1421, 14
21.
calciferous.
Oh, okay. 14. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So that's move on. And then during that way, you had great results from it?
Yes.
Your yield?
Yes, my yield is excellent. So the first time I planted it, the yield was very good. So let me give you an experience. So the first time I planted sweet potato, I didn't do any soil tests. I didn't follow any precise nutrient management system. So I just do it the old-fashioned way. So when I realized that my yield wasn't good after all, that's when I turned to doing my soil examination. And that second time, the yield was excellent. So it surpasses my expectation. So now that I've planted it, and I just started reaping, and the result thus far, it is really good. So like I went to one potato root, and when I dug that potato root, I got over 8 pounds from one root. So that is telling you that your yield will be good.
Because for me, I'm learning a lot. I potato is one of my main crop, and I've never, I don't use fertilizer per se, but so I am learning, and probably I could even pass on that information to other farmers who do use fertilizer in that way. The next thing is insects. Do you have any problem with insects and how you control it?
Oh yes, especially in Jamaica where my farm is, we have the potato weevil. And it is that small insect that goes to your potato and bites it up. So when you look at your potato, you'll see some bites on it. And when you peel that potato, you'll see black. So what I had to do to control that insect, they have something at the RADA, at the Rural Agriculture Authority. What they sell, it is pheromone trap. And what that pheromone trap does, you set it up in your field, and it's placed in a bottle, in the middle of a bottle, and in the bottom of the bottle you have water, soap water. So what that does, the male potato weevil will smell that pheromone, thinking it's a female, so he wants to go and mate. So when he go into that pheromone trap, they just fall in the soap water and they will die. So that's now when your insecticides come in, because the trap only captures the male one. So you have to go in and spray your female. So when you do that, what you do is cut down their life cycle or get rid of that potato weevil. So you'll spray the females to get rid of them. You will catch the males in the pheromone, so that will lessen your breeding of those potato weevils.
So is that weevil that causes the potato to rot?
No, it doesn't cause it to rot, but what they will do is bore holes going in down into the potato. And with that, the potato is not good because, you know, when you go to the market or to the supermarket, you're not going to buy a eat-up potato. You want the best quality potato.
Great, that's good, yeah.
And then with those measures that I've put into my field, I realize I don't have that problem. But I have a farmer next door to me. He doesn't do that, and he have the problem. So it is very important in agriculture for us to follow the important point, because for me, I've set in my trap, I don't have that issue, but another person don't, and he has the issue.
I do hope he learned from you, and then so in future he would, you know, take a page from your book.
Definitely.
Your marketing, were you able to get rid of? You say you have just started harvesting. Were you able to get good markets for it?
Yeah, man, there's a wide range of available markets. So sweet potato is a crop that don't hold up because you have a lot of markets out there, especially the export market, because the type of potato that planted, they export it. So markets are available.
What is the price potato been sold for in Jamaica now?
All right, so I checked this organization that does exporting. So if they come to your field and collect the sweet potatoes, they will give you 110 Jamaican dollars per pound. Well, no, 100 Jamaican dollars per pound if they come to your field. But if you take it to them, if you take it to their establishment, it's $110 per pound.
Any particular size they look for?
Well, for any market, they don't want them too big. So you have some extra large potatoes. So especially in my field, the last time when I reap, I had some potatoes, one weighing 8 pounds, one weighing 7.5 pounds. They will take it, but they don't want too much of it. So they're preferring the 1 pound, the 2 pound, the 2.5 pound, the 3 pound. But even if your potatoes are very big, they're still available market because you have persons that do puddings and they don't mind the big ones.
Yeah, well, because once you have a market, that's good. That's good. And how long was it from planting to harvesting?
It's 3 months. So my slips are 3 months. You have potatoes that take 6 months, but I do the 3-month one, and it really bears at 3 months. You're seeing a lot of potatoes.
And how do you know when it's ready? When it's ready for harvesting?
All right, so you go by timing, and also once you enter the field and you look on your potato banks, you see the dirt cracking up. Sometimes you'll see the potato pushing out of the dirt, and then you'll know it's ready. It also has to do with the color of the potato. So sometimes it have that bright red color. So when it's not ready, you have that pale color closer to pink. Right. But once it is ready, you will see it.
Because sometimes when I probably doing harvesting and it's not ready, they break quickly, and then there's a milk, a milky substance that comes. Yeah, so that means that they are not quite ready.
Ready, right?
But can you replant potato after you harvest a crop in the same spot? Because I do believe that you should rotate, but can you plant back, like you harvest today and maybe the next crop you put back another set of potato?
Well, you can, but it is best to rotate because with insects sometimes you have to trick them.
Right.
But you can, because I've done it before. But as I say, you have to do extensive scouting of your field to see what insects are there and what measures you need to take. But for us in Jamaica, we do plant potato on the banks, and tractor have to do that operation. So normally when we are plowing, when we are preparing the land, we normally do our first cut and wait a week or two. Then we go back and do our second cut, wait another week or two, and then we do our beds. And in that way, the sun will burn some of those insects and the birds will come in, because once the land is being plowed, you have a lot of birds coming and they're picking up those insects. So it can be done.
Good. All right. Good. Do you have problem with rodents and like rats? And I don't know if you have mongoose there, but I know sometimes the
Oh
rats.
yes, definitely. So when you go in the field, you'll see these big holes going down and you'll have rat eating. So what I do, I just use baits. They have mongoose traps here. You can set the traps for them, so you can just put down the trap. You can put an egg in it, and they'll go in it. And once they get into that, they will just fly and catch them inside, and you just kill them when you go there. And you can just put some poison for the rats all over the field, and they will eat that.
Because what they do, they eat the biggest.
Oh yes,
The biggest ones.
yes.
So is there anything else you want to tell us about potato farming?
Potato farming is a viable crop because potato have weight, and when you go into your potato and you harvest and you see the yield, it brings great joy. So I'd encourage persons to plant sweet potato.
Good. I always say
And
that
then
is one of the.
it's not only the
Sorry.
potato that you have to sell, you have the slips as well. Because right now there's a lot of person wanting my slip, because not a lot of person have 3 months slip. So a lot of person wanting the slip to purchase, so you can make money in different ways from the potato.
So do they sell the slips there? Do they sell
You
the
might
slips?
Yes, they
Because I
sell the
always,
slip.
for
Because
us,
when I
like for
want
me. Go ahead, sorry.
say
Yes,
that
go
again.
ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Oh, when I
What
wanted
was?
to plant the potato, I had to go to a different parish to get this kind of slip, and I had to pay. So at that time, it cost me like 14,000 to get a load of slip. But what they do, they cut it up in the right size that it should be planted and all of that, and I just pick it up. So yes, we do sell the slip.
Unlike Grenada, when you want potato strips, you find out who have one, you get freely. So that is one crop you don't have to buy. I mean, for like down here, you don't have to buy planting materials. But I guess if you want good quality, you have to. There's a cost for
Yeah,
it.
and it is very important to intrude in your slip. There's a particular way you choose a slip, so you don't want the older section of the slip. So especially for me, when I'm planting, I want the young tip of it. So the younger the tip of the slip, the better your yield. So for me, if I go into the field and I'm going to plant, I am going to select at least 2 cut or 3 cut the most from a slip, because you don't want to get that old thick part. It doesn't produce a lot, and sometimes it just run and will not produce.
No, okay. But do you trim off the leaves that goes underground? Under the ground? Are you planted with
When
the
planting,
what? Yes.
normally I do the stale technique. So what I'll do, I'll select my slips and put them down for a day or two, and those leaves will ripe and fall off.
Right. Okay.
And then treating your slip is very important, because some of these insects will go into your slip to live.
Right.
So when you treat your slip, they will eventually come out. So that's what I do. So I'll cut them a day or two, put them down, then treat, and then plant.
What do you treat it with?
Insecticide.
Insecticide.
So
'Cause
we
I'm
have
lear- I'm
contact
learning. Yeah, I'm learning quite a lot because I normally I don't do that. I just go, I cut, and plant. Maybe I might have a field close by, so I just cut and plant. But I trim them. I take off the bottom
leaf.
the bottom leaves, yes, and I plant. And how long do you insert the slips into the ground? How long you do you? The
All right,
length?
well, inserting your slip, you can do it many ways. A lot of person like to stick it straight. I like to give it a little bend where you have more than one nodes, where you can have roots growing from up to three section, because you know the more roots you have, the more sweet potato you get, because the 3 month potato it bears at the root. You
Okay.
have persons also like to bend it and curve it, so you'll have more from that as well. And it is very important to plant your potato slip very close, because in receiving that good yield, you need at least 40,000 stick of slip per acre. So think about if you have 40,000 and each root give you a pound, that's 40,000 pound right there.
Pounds. Yeah, that's good. And what is the size of your acreage? What your plot was? How much? How big was your plot?
Well, where the potato is planted now, I'm on a 6 acre, and out of that is 1 acre on the potato now, and the land is prepared to put in another 3 acre in the coming weeks.
Good. That's wonderful. Tell me something more about the RADA. I always hear about the RADA, but I never get as to what they do.
All right, so the RADA is a Rural Agricultural Authority. That's an arm of government. What they do is provide support, technical support to persons that do agriculture. So they will visit your farm, they will do recommendations, they will tell you this is what is happening to your farm, and this is what they suggest you do, and all of that. So that's the arm of government that deals with agriculture.
So, what is the next crop that you're looking after besides potato?
So I have pumpkins. I have an acre pumpkin. They're about 3, 4 weeks old, but they're very beautiful. I have pumpkins. I want to put in some watermelon, and I also want to do some cabbage.
Great. And I guess as much the bees are thriving as you want them to.
Very well, very well. So I also want to put 2 hive of bees where the pumpkin is, because you know pollination is key,
Key,
and the
right? Exactly. So, yeah.
bees is heavily dependent on the size fruit you receive. So I'm going to put 2 hive of bees in the pumpkin field for them to do their pollinating job. And what it does to it help the bees, because with that nectar and the pollen that they receive, it helps to strengthen your hive, and they will draw out more comb.
Because one of the problems, a lot of people tell me that, I've seen my pumpkin flower. I mean, with a lot of flowers, and no fruit. But I have
Right,
to say,
because it's
I have
not
to
pollinated.
exactly so. And I said the first flower you see that comes out, most times are the male. And
Right,
if it's not pollinated properly, then you will have problems. Sometimes again it says, well,
right,
the food dropping, and I have to say, well, again is the problem with pollination. If it's not properly pollinated, you'll see pumpkins
right,
and then they just drop off because they've been aborted because they're not properly pollinated.
right,
So
that's true.
yeah. In closing, what would you probably advise our listeners, especially the young people and females who are into farming? What can you say to them?
All right, so for young persons in agriculture, it is a good field, it is an exciting field. So just continue, seek the necessary help, and you will achieve. With agriculture, you can't go wrong, because with all the crisis that is happening, we have to eat, and no more than ever, food is needed. So just plant, 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 and trust me, you won't have food holding up on you, because a lot of persons needed food right now.
Yeah, so as they say, there is great success and reward in hard work. And I'm proud that
Yes.
you're one of the leading people, a young female farmer who has taken up that mantle, and you will get where you want to get, because you will get a great reward. So I thank you for your coming on this morning, as usual, and do have a blessed and a wonderful day, and prosperity in your endeavor. So thank you again, and we connect.
Thank you for having me. Take care. Have a blessed day.
You're most
Have a
welcome.
blessed.
All right, bye.
All right. Bye.
Who wants to save 30%? Everybody! Now more than ever, Flow understands the need to make your dollar stretch. Our new bundles can help you save 30% off your current bill. Plus, get a free speed upgrade on your in-home internet. Simply add your mobile to your current home services account and save 30%. It's easy. Sign up now and save. All on the most reliable fixed and mobile network on island. Visit a Flow store or call us at 1-800-804-2994 for more information. Flow, it only gets better. Terms and conditions apply.
Ozone really gets it clean. Get with the Ozone family line of products. Ozone liquid laundry detergent, perfect for your semi or fully automatic washing machines, yet suitable for your hand wash, soft on your hands. Ozone disinfectant cleaner. It's the most powerful disinfectant and cleaner with a long-lasting fresh scent. Tackles every job around the house or office. Ozone detergent powder and ultra soft fabric softener gets your clothes clean with a natural freshness, keeps your colors bright. Choose from the wonderful scents, soft flower, ocean breeze, and the new aloe vera. Keep your kitchen sparkling clean with the Ozone dishwashing liquid, Ozone sponges and cleaning cloth. Ozone toilet bowl cleaner removes lime scale and kills germs while giving your toilet a refreshing scent. Ozone really gets it clean. Marketed and distributed by Calico, Frequente St. George's, and are available at shops and supermarkets nationwide.
The Rotary Clubs in Grenada introduce the Good Neighbor Initiative, a program designed to assist individuals and families who require short-term assistance with electricity bill payment and the cost associated with rewiring of homes due to fires and natural disasters. If you or someone you know is in need of help, please visit our website at www.goodneighborinitiative.org. The Good Neighbor Initiative, helping individuals and families with short-term electricity bill payments and electrical wiring. One neighbor at a time.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at here, basically a whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
There comes a time in every household when a loved one passes on, and we all need the support and guidance of a trusted friend. Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home has been your dedicated friend. And now, for your convenience and added financial ease, we introduce specially designed complete funeral packages from as low as $5,500. Same professional quality services, but now greater choices at the lowest possible prices. As you prepare to enter your loved one into eternal rest, visit Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home and select a package that brings added comfort to the entire family. Conditions apply. Serving you from locations in St. George's, Grenville, and Carriacou. Call us at 440-2302 any time of day. Lacroix Brothers Funeral Home, continuing a tradition of excellence.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway, St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, inset screens and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices, or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
The first word when you speak about furniture is classic. Yes, at Classic Furniture, they design and make the best in local furniture. All their products are made from the finest local wood available on island. You think it, they design it and make it to your expectations. The highest standards at the best possible price, and they also provide higher purchase for you, their valued customers. Located on Ben Jones Street in Grenville, with their factory at Chantemelle in St. Patrick. That's where you need to visit when looking for products made of the finest local wood. They deliver and install items at no extra cost. Your satisfaction is their mission. The extra step is taken to ensure their customers are completely satisfied. They do doors and finished kitchen, supplies mattresses, and restores antique pieces to look like the first day they were made. Hey, give us a call on 442-4645 and 442-9726. Classic Furniture, Grenada's homegrown furniture producers.
Good morning, Grenada. Good morning, Caribbean. Good morning to the WORLD. Morning, friends. How you doing? Everything okay? So those of you looking, you're looking, right? Yeah, good. They're looking. I want you to hold up what I just gave you, JD. Hold it up. What I just gave you. See? That came from my farm. What? What you laughing?
I don't trust that. No, I don't know. I've not seen that growing on your farm. I don't know where your farm is. Yeah.
Well, you don't know where the farm is.
Yeah, I have to be careful. Thank you very much.
Well, that is what you should be saying. But you start to get all negative on me.
Yeah, no.
No, you must not do that, my brother.
Murphy Law say take the wrong way first.
No, Murphy's Law not correct.
Take the wrong way. I mean, how much pounds? About a 5 pounder.
No, I don't know. You tell me
Yeah,
how many pounds.
About a 5 pound.
How much did a cabbage like that cost?
About $15.
So I just gave you $15.
So I'll buy 2 people.
Yeah, I just gave you $15. See?
Yeah, I might make use of it for Sunday. Sunday is Mother's Day. I think I want to do some cooking for mothers. But you have to call it. You have to be. There's a criteria for mothers. Yeah?
Okay, what's the criteria?
You must be 60 years and over. You must be widowed.
Oh, shucks. I ain't qualified.
Yeah, I want to cook.
Right, so you see, I've made my contribution to you.
Yeah. For the
that came from my farm close to me.
Okay, good, wonderful.
So you know where it come from now.
I know where it come from.
So here how I got this. I forgot my phone, so I left you, and I went to collect my phone at home.
Okay.
Just as I got there, the owner of the farm is driving the red vehicle today.
Right. Yeah.
He stops. He comes on top of the hill and he stops and he say, "Andrew, now come here."
So you disappeared. I thought you were there.
No. I went to say, "Andrew, come here." I says, "Well," he says, "Man, I ain't seen you at all, but I see you today. I catch you today." I'm like, "What the heck? What did I do now?" And he pulled out 2 cabbages. and gave me. So I decided, well, I can't use both of them.
Yeah, right.
So I give one to you, see?
Good.
So it's a good thing I forgot my phone.
Exactly. You see, and probably too, it's a good thing I had I was able to hold the program.
Yeah, you're able to do so and continue the program.
I thought you were out there.
No, I went home. I left you, I went home. You doing your interview, you do your stuff.
Okay, I hear you.
Yeah.
It's a lovely cabbage, and I think it sells, and believe you, it might be impossible, unbelievable, but I think it's sells for $5,
Yeah, these cabbages sell for $5.
$5, yeah. You pick up one.
Well, at his place there.
At his place there, $5.
Yeah, at
whatever
his place.
Whatever size it is, $5.
Well, put it this way. Anything you see there.
$5.
Packaged, it's $5.
Unpackaged?
Well, everything is $5. The cabbage is $5.
You can't go into a bag.
You pick whichever cabbage. I want that one there, $5. That one there, that's $5 too.
So people, please.
Yeah.
You want a $5 cabbage? Just go up to the Maddie's on the bridge.
How much a pound of cabbage go for?
About probably $4 a pound.
$3-4 a pound. Yeah. And they're nice and solid.
Yeah, you can see that heavy. Yeah, that's
they're
about
nice and solid cabbage.
A 5 pound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the one I kept is bigger.
Obviously.
The one I kept is bigger.
Yeah.
But I had to bring you one. I'm like, nah, can't do JD that. Yeah.
I was trying to get him to come on the program, but
he ain't bothered.
And you'll be out earlier.
Yeah.
Because this morning I heard the
pump
working since before 5, long before 5.
Pump them you working some like 3:30 in the morning. That pump working. I'm like, oh God. But isn't that the beauty about him is that I don't really catch him.
No,
he catch me this time.
Yeah, he catch you this one.
But the people around
the area there,
in the area right there, he gives them, as they say, the 1/10 of the spoils is given to the neighbors of the farm.
And I think when he first came there, he made it clear cut. Do not steal him.
Yeah.
He has.
I see. He has some Tanyas there. I had to do some asking for some Tanyas. Yeah, I want some Tanyas. They should be ready by now.
By now, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I have to ask him for some Tanyas there. But yeah. So I got some tomatoes, maybe something last year or whatever, from him.
And then when it's closing time, he does not, whatever he harvests.
And he's selling for the day. If you're lucky and you come around closing time, you get it for free. You get it for free.
Yeah, whatever.
He doesn't keep anything for tomorrow.
Whatever.
Everything is fresh today. And if he's closing and you turn up to buy, he will sell you and then he will give you other stuff. Yeah, that's how they are.
Yeah. And there's another pump right there too, but that one is electrical. You have to be right there to hear it.
Oh, that's Saul.
That's Saul pump, yeah.
I have to charge him rent because the
he passed you not a rent. You don't 1/10.
1/10 that is spoiled. Well, that is the rent. He passed right in front by me. And if he playing your thing, I just juking him there. I just getting a fuck and just juking up the gear, planting something.
I must go and see how his farm one.
His operation.
And they close by, and they are both,
Yeah.
They're close. Pretty close, very close by.
There's a gentleman, a friend of mine, who owns some lands in that area, close to what?
Where you could get water, at a cost.
What cost?
Because it cost him a lot of money to get that pump running.
What, you mean Saul?
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
Saul married to me cousin.
I think the pump he had was a 3-phase pump.
Okay, what happened? That can cost me that fuel. I got to put fuel. No, electric.
No, that fuel, electric.
Yeah, so you
and
can't
the amount he paid to get that 3-phase. A lot of
money. You had to get the 3-phase power.
A lot of money, man. A lot of blood. Because he had the first one, the pump couldn't work. He bought the second one, and then here he had to do. So we have a lot of farmers in Madis, quite a lot of farmers, yeah.
And that water thing, Smith uses the water from the river. Well, the water he has his pump right there, so he doesn't really need. But anybody on the top side who needs
it, he's not Smith.
Well, yeah, he's the one brother. Yeah, Smith.
He's Philip.
Same difference. All of them is same thing.
And do you know there are 2 farmers in Madis? They're the same name, identical name.
Matthew Philip?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They are both identical.
Yeah, what the Rasman planting now? I didn't know what the Rasman planting now. I haven't seen him.
I haven't been up by his field for a while.
Yeah, I haven't seen him.
No, his pump was down.
Who that, the Rastaman?
Oh, yeah, his pump was down. He had to get that part from all the way from Italy, I think it was.
Italy?
Yeah.
Oh, boy, yeah.
He had a very good pump, Lombardi. I think a Lombardi pump, something like that.
Okay.
So it was done for.
Was that the pump that was by Canny Gap? No?
Yeah, that one is owned by the Canny. Yeah.
By Canny Gap,
Canny
that
Gap.
was his?
That's his, yeah.
That's his, okay.
Yeah, that's his.
So that pump's water, that's a long distance.
No, not so long. When Philip was farming up in Snail Hall, Philip was longer than him. Same boy farming, right to the farm way up into Snail Hall,
And pump from the river
From
there?
the river there, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Once you have good pump power, it doesn't, not the distance, it's the power.
Speaking of pump, let's ask BJ. BJ is in your area. What's the latest with the Shambo project, Pamela Moses? Because I know they're organizing the ponds and the pump, and what's the latest? What do you know?
was doing some serious work on the lines.
The lines?
In recent time, they actually brought it down to Savans-Swayze now.
The lines are down in Savans-Swayze?
Down to Savans-Swayze.
Really? Yeah. That's great.
I passed there and
congratulations to you guys, BJ. That's really
but
great.
It's not connected. It's not pumped that way they stop it. But it goes a long way into Shambo. I mean,
but it passes by you, BJ.
Yeah,
right. The top part of you. So they finish that area and go down to Savans-Swayze.
Go down to Savans-Swayze.
So what are they going to do? Like a pond down there also? In Savans-Swayze?
I assume that's going to be the case. Okay. Or because it's the end of the line, and the objective is to get fresh water for the cows in that area, they probably can just leave the end like that and put a tap so people can tap into it. There would be a lot of water in this line unused. Well, the thing about pond, Andre, if you don't line it properly, you have serious issues.
Well, line it properly?
Pond also can create whole heap of mosquito if it's not managed properly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm living in that area, so be careful.
Yeah, but next thing you're going to say, okay, fine. Good morning, Roger Hill. Next thing you do, so you're going to say, okay, fine, look at the pipe, they turn it on. They leave the pipe on and going.
Well, people have to be responsible, Andre. Not just that. If you
but
put
that mosquito bite, then you
well,
let it
Andre, if you have a pond there, you just cannot get a cow to the edge of the pond to drink water. You'd have to take the water
by buckets.
By buckets.
Yeah, so be it. BJ, if you do so and you create a situation where people could use the pipe at will, turn on and turn off, Andre, the pipe washer changing every week.
I do understand that, but Andre, you also have to take into consideration if these ponds are dug properly, there should be signs around them that restrict people from, or people who don't have the experience of getting close to those ponds. I've seen people drowned in those ponds.
If you want to drown, if you want to play, you want to go and swim.
Because it's lined with plastic and it's slanting inside. It's kind of diagonal. That's what the size, not a cave. And when you go inside of there, and because of the plastic, you're not coming back out.
BJ, let me tell you something now. If you're going Savans-Swayze in the ocean, you're not coming back out. So just maintain that principle. The principle that is Savans-Swayze. That is the river, that is the sea. Treat it the same. Not serious.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying that you need to be careful with ponds in open places. People, use that area. And they, fly the kites, have picnics, people run about in those areas. You need to be careful. You might be looking for somebody and find
signs up.
And
probably you just said to me.
And probably
you just said to me people need to be responsible.
Have to, or else you can lose your life. Remember that that's a thing that you put in there.
I have one for you. Would you like to be, and answer this yes or no? Would you like to be in Jamaica right now, harvesting potatoes, have a big potato patch, and you're harvesting potatoes and you're selling at 110 Jamaican dollars per pound?
Yes.
You've been paid that. 110 Jamaican dollars per pound.
Of potato.
Yeah. Would you like that? Right now? You have
if I live in there, I can work with that.
understanding that is only 71 US cents?
Yeah.
Okay.
It can buy you quite a bit of stuff when you're over there.
71 US.
Yes, Andre, that's what inflation
JD
does.
say you're going at all for it.
You can, if you live in there, it's all right.
If you live there, you manage with what,
71 US cents a
If
pound.
you live in there, it's all
JD,
right.
that's
In
just-
our case, this is like something
a
from
dollar,
dollar something.
Two something?
Yeah,
No, that can't be two
No,
something.
not two something. Probably
It's
a
$1.
dollar and some cents.
So yeah,
Yeah, it's about a dollar, about a dollar
180.
40.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, it's about a dollar
no,
40.
14 plus
140.
Yeah,
one
about
fif-
170.
yeah, 170.
Yeah, about 170.
And,
yeah, that's
And Andre, that's what actually potato should be selling for here too. $1.50 a pound. This
and
is
you
not.
always saying that and you ain't planting potato.
And I plant potato, JD, and I planted a whole heap of potatoes. Ask JD how many.
What pounds you get?
We
How pounds you get?
would have dug up about what, a few thousand pounds, and the rest spoiled. People just can't consume it. And you don't do things in small quantities.
I applaud you. You know why I applaud you?
Why?
Because you got myself and JD planted some potatoes. All know I'm looking for potatoes.
And you tell you,
All know.
God is the giver of our life. You and JD, of course.
I
love that.
How that plan for you? Yours was productive.
That combination better than this one.
JD, God bless the heart that loves unto his brother.
Exactly.
So you come by me, so your sins are washed.
Yeah.
When I get married, my two will be
Hey,
washed.
I will beat up on Peter David whenever I get the opportunity to beat up on him, and he understands. But when I get the opportunity to congratulate Peter David, I also do. Yesterday was in St. Patrick.
Yeah.
He visited the goat farmers in Moncraven.
Mm-hmm.
By the time I realized he was up here and I reached out, he was already on his way back down. So congratulations, Minister for Agriculture. You get 10 out of 10 for this one.
But
However, I'm using that word, but too small. However, the people who are handling media, I don't know what happened to Mina. I really and truly don't know what happened to Mina. And I do not want to believe that she has finally become a public servant. I do not want to believe that. I never thought her to become a public servant. BJ, you cannot and should not have situations that the minister is going somewhere. You know the minister is going. You know that he is visiting goat farmers. You know that that is something that no other minister has really done for how many years. And it seems I get the pattern that Peter David is visiting a different cachet of farmers almost every week. And BJ, you hear about it on the, you just barely hear about it. No,
And I think we should do better with our communication, the dissemination of information.
Yeah.
It should be timely, and it should be organized, and it should be well planned. Too many times you hear things on the side of the road when you should be hearing it formally from government information service.
Correct.
And this itself is not good. It sort of leave the avenue, the leeway for misinformation, for people to start, playing politics with everything. Andrea, must congratulate the government. I don't know if you are aware that they would have gotten some fertilizer from Morocco, and it's being sold for $50 per bag, 110 pound bags. This is very, 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 very good at this time, where the cost of fertilizer can be, exorbitant. Here you are, the government, bringing in some and selling it at, reduced price.
$50 a bag.
More or less like a giveaway. That's maybe just for handling and whatever. And it's available. It's available at Maribo, so people who are farmers can, Maribo, you pay there and you collect there at the same time. So it makes life a lot easier.
I'm seeing a notice here from Mina, so she's still around. She probably turned a civil servant right now.
Well, sometimes, Andrew, you can get hooked up and lost and, stifled in the system. That's how it is.
Yeah.
We don't seem to have a clear line of communication, not just in Mina sector. It seems as though there is a problem we have, nationally. People just don't give you relevant information. The things that you're not supposed to be hearing, you're hearing it quite regularly.
Mm-hmm.
And the things that you're really, craving for, that you should be getting, you just have to struggle too hard to get them.
So here's a notice indicating that the fertilizer is for sale. The following is available: 100 pound bags. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Triple superphosphate, TSP. The mono ammonium phosphate, the diammonium phosphate, and the NPSB, which contains 18% nitrogen,
sulfur,
37.7% phosphate, and 6% of sulfate.
And you have boron in it also. The B would represent boron. So because it's a micro, they're not going to list it there, which is very, very good. Yeah. And the farmers are doing soursop. That's an ideal. That's an ideal blend.
Oh, so that's the one for soursop farmers.
I'm not saying it's for them, but that's an ideal blend. The sulfur and the boron. Soursop do need it in.
Boron?
Boron is a micro element.
Okay. But it's not listed.
It's
Is it like a trace in it?
It's a trace, yeah. So call it micro with a major.
It's a trace.
A trace element.
And they're saying the fertilizer will be distributed from Maribor Propagating Station from 9 a.m. to 12 noon daily. That's a short time you're giving farmers, boy.
Well, they have to go deposit the money, Andre. So you can get in the treasury every day.
They can't keep the money there.
To get it every day?
Yeah. They don't really have maybe a place to store money.
No, hold on, BJ. We gone past this thing. Stop. We gone past this thing. 3:30. You put the thing in a night deposit safe bag. Put it in the bank. It's in the bank. When they reach in the morning, they come the morning.
Andrew, the way we do things here,
I'm probably sure.
It's how I should put it. The way we do things here, sometimes we just stick to old traditional method, and we're reluctant to change our way of operating, and we're stuck in the old mood.
You're putting pressure on the farmer there.
Andrew, let me give you an example how we function, and that is not the people's. How I should put it? Probably they don't even aware as to what it is. It can cost someone to do those. Yesterday, extension officer sent me a message. BJ, we have fertilizer for sale. You should try to get some in Maryville. Would have left about 1 o'clock. That's 12 o'clock. She sent that message. She said lunchtime. So let me go 1 o'clock. Reached there 1 o'clock. I said, BJ, you know something? We just come from the bank. We have to deposit the money every day. So we're not selling for the day again. I said, how many bags do a farmer can get? They said, BJ, 5 bags. I said, cool. But people like me who are a little bigger, is there any exception? They said, BJ, you need to call someone by the name of Miss St. Louis. Give me a number, call Miss St. Louis. Miss St. Louis said, BJ, you would have to get an authorization from the people from Sotheby's in the extension office to certify that. I took my vehicle and rushed up to, rush up to Sotheby's in Plains and said, boss, Mr., try help me out. I need a bit more than 5 bags of fertilizer. I have about 50 acres. 5 bags wouldn't do anything. He said, BJ, I just get some information from Miss St. Louis that I'm not supposed to authorize. I'm just supposed to take the information. And we're going to meet sometime before the week up. Approve that. And I'm going back home with, I make all this wrong. But not all me gas in my hand and I'm cheating.
No.
And they just so the system operate for simple things, for small things, where somebody can just pick up a phone and so much of red tape, so much of bureaucracy.
Everybody knows BJ Farms.
Everybody,
tons of acres.
They know that, Andre. And Andre, I'm not saying that I should get any preferential treatment. I'm not saying that. No, the point I'm making is that the wrong sometimes the spin wrong you can get for simple things here. I want people to know that those things hinder production. It holds you back. You can do many things.
I got something to read for you.
Yeah, go on.
And it's here. And Miss St. Louis, what's the last thing she said to the people in Plains?
Miss St. Louis said, collect the information there. leave the information there. That's what the guy told me. So Baptist told me, Smith and Louis, leave the information there, and they would get back in touch with you, and you won't get the fertilizer not today, but maybe Monday or Tuesday next week.
So let me tell you something. Then they double standard. They are double standard, BJ, based on the notice that I was reading. It's a good thing I didn't read that part yet. So here's the part that reference you. Farmers will be sold a maximum of 5 bags of fertilizer, correct? Request for larger quantities will have to be approved by the Extension Division of the Ministry of Agriculture. Where is the Extension Division? Not where you come out
No,
place?
Andrew, that's not Extension Division.
What that is?
This is an auxiliary.
I'm of it.
Lord!
BJ.
Are you serious?
And when you reach there, they say, no, it's not there, St. George. You have to give the... Andrew, it's all about them.
Mary Antonia, Alexis, good morning.
Little power and little wasting time. When you're sitting in a government place and you don't have nothing to do, sometimes you have to make something to do, you know. Some of those people and them does make things to do. You don't have nothing to do, so they find like a stupidness to sit down and have a meeting and pass the day because there is nothing really, sensible and tangible to do, so you sit down and make stupidness. What else again? And I keep telling you, and don't blame no government, blame the system. Don't go and tell me NNP responsible or NDC responsible. The system that is wrong, Andrew. And I keep saying that every single day. I would have to dig up $20 million every 30 days to pay a large quantity, a few thousand people in this country who's supposed to really and seriously island the country, island the economy and get it functioning and get it functioning efficiently. Those are the people that, not all in Andrew, have some really great ones, but a lot of them are wasting government time, wasting the people's time, and wasting the people's money. And I don't owe nobody no apology for saying that. I don't come and tell me about blaming politicians. Peter David is the problem and this person under the system.
Peter David don't get the fertilizer already. I'm ready.
Long time.
He that do it.
And he gone back for it.
You gone back for it too.
And the people so fortunate they send it first. And it was have some bad-minded people will tell you, don't buy that fertilizer, it's not good.
Yeah.
They get disease when you apply it in your farm and so. But why don't they don't give me all if that is the case?
There you are. And don't run you wrong. But hold on, I got something here. The Grenada Cooperative Nutmeg Association, GCNA, will be closed, which is to inform the general public that its head office will be closed today, the 5th day of May. Their head office at 12 noon. The GCNA apologizes for any inconvenience caused, but this has become necessary to attend the funeral of the father of the general manager, Mr. Roderick Sinclair.
Who did, father?
Yeah.
My condolences to...
Condolences to...
Sinclair.
Mr. Sinclair.
Yeah. I get along good. I saw him on the road, he blew up me a few times, and I wonder why he wasn't on the job. No one knew why he wasn't on the job.
So as you can remember...
Kind of morning.
Let me not say anything, interestingly, BJ, I'll tell you something, and so some people said that Andre has no heart. NNP had a massive rally planned for the courtyard. That was in what? That's elections 2003? Happy. So I was doing logistics. So I was looking at where, because we had to understanding what crowd will be at the courtyard there. Then Wagiti, and I came to think that we had to put some horns coming down the street so people could stay all down here and hear what's taking place even if they're not, up there. And decorations had to go on, different things. Ambulance passed me early in the morning. I saw it, I was walking down the street, the ambulance passed me, the driver blew. I waved because the driver knew me. And blew, so I waved. Short while later, BJ, got a phone call in the police station. Went to take the phone call. I was told to get in contact with my sister. I did. She was bawling and screaming, Mom died. Oh, okay, when did she die? This morning. Where? hospital, blah, blah. I'm like, what the heck? Because mom was at the home. That driver passed me right there, BJ, walking down where the police station is right now. The driver passed me there and blowing. I waving. I know the driver. The driver's got my mom there. And they ain't even do something. Say, yo, Rasta, your mother there, sir. No, he just gone past straight. So, no problem. Okay, that's that. So she's dead. So I go to my sister in my days, just where I live now. Go to my sister. Made the necessary phone calls that I had to make. And that says, I got work to do. Came back. I'm working and somebody asked me, what happened? I said, oh, mom died. I said, but Andre, you are no heart. I said, well, heart about what? How could you continue to work and your mother is dead? I said, so tell me something. She's dead.
Can't bring her back.
I can't bring her back. I can sit down and moan and bawl and scream. And that does nothing. It doesn't change the equation.
That's true.
But if I stop work, the rally can change the whole equation. So I continued. The rally was successful. When the rally was finished, BJ, I went to the bar and I says, may I have an 8 Rivers, please? I drank it and I didn't know what happened after that.
Oh, yeah. At least you accomplished your task.
Yes, the task was done. So I'm not saying that people can behave like how I behave. Not everybody will be able to behave the same. But I'm saying that while we sympathize with people, and I'm speaking here generally, while we sympathize with people and we understand their position and we give them our support, is it correct to stop operations? BJ,
well, it depends on how you see things because Andre, different people. Both when my mom and dad died, I was in a meeting in 2 occasions when my father died first and then my mom after. And I let the meeting finishes before I mentioned to, let it finished. Before I,
say, well, hey,
guys, my mom died. I mean, they said, BG, how you so cold? And I said, no.
It's not cold.
It's not cold. I didn't want you to spoil the meeting and everybody gets sad after and said, well, had I told you people that in the middle of the meeting, probably the meeting's filed. I said, Vijay, yes, but So, Andre, different people take things differently. Some people might bawl or scream out right there and then. But then, the reality of the situation is that it happened already and you can't change it, and nothing you can do to change it. That's it, life.
I don't want the world to stop when I die. The world has to continue. The world shouldn't even blip.
It will have a track. It will halt like a bit.
No, I don't even want the world to halt.
Andre. Things do halt in a good and bad way. It will have a little track here and there when you're dead.
Let me just get back to the fertilizer.
Yes, fertilizer.
So you don't get it.
Smart. Just say we're JD. Now you go now, like 5 bags.
Yeah, well,
no. You have your card?
Yeah.
I could have, Andre, have confidence in the system, and I think they will eventually help me. The point I'm making, things that can be done in one day. Why are we taking 1 week or 1 year or 1 month? Andre, we can get those things and them done faster, and get the country running a bit, quicker than we are, we stagnant, and it happen in certain areas because of how we choose to behave and act.
There's somebody online. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Andre Donald, and good morning to DJ and
morning,
everybody.
Sweetheart.
Morning, I love you. Hey, boy, I love you too
more.
I'll be Irie. Yeah. Mr. Donald and
you love me.
The other guest. Oh, you again help me now getting old. The one this morning that pray
JD.
JD, good morning.
Good morning,
and
Tommy.
And good morning to the Jamaican girl, young lady.
I'm your wife, We get married.
Hello, Tommy. That is nice.
We get married,
You're going to live in Jamaica?
What do you mean?
And when she come out, tell her bring her up.
Well, she had to come in Grenada and live, boy.
When she come out, tell her bring her a pound of the things for you,
Boy, I wish they could have really ease up that ganja thing. Let me get me little smoke in that I can sleep with Staying, when I take a whip, I go straight to bed. You just calm the nose. I can't wait, because I suffer with that foot, Mr. Donald. Good morning, anyhow, Miss Smith. Good morning, Mr. Watts. Everybody. Andre, yeah, I don't sell me like a provision, but things cannot go on my side.
Okay.
Right now. And you know, yeah, some people are just evil and wicked and have come to be no apology. When things nice with them, they come, I'll buy from them. You know now they take this thing personal as a politics thing. They don't bring in. They don't even want to sell me. And I've been buying from them. And when they want me to help them sell, they say, Miss Camille, God help me. Because there's NDC supporters. I know that. We know that long before. I'm speaking about that now. They won't even sell me a $10 callaloo for my customers out there. But I want to tell them this morning that they don't have to bring again. Because I know the time will come when they will come to me and ask me to help them sell.
Correct.
And they will come to me and ask me if I don't want a bunch of planting to buy. Let me tell you, Camille TV just called, say the time coming. I know that. My future is bright in Grenada. Morning to Mr. Peter David and my Prime Minister. Don't come, because hard time go hit all you again. Right now they keep me enemy. They're lying in me and tell me they don't have. And not even a piece of yam. And I'm buying when things was hard with them. Now they're using that, and the man with his spice. I know them is NDC supporters. I've been supporting you all the months and the years. No, I don't suffer me, no. It's just my customers that does buy from me every week. I feel bad now. I don't have to give them because I have a callaloo drain. But bushes you dry.
Yeah.
So they kind of go down. And me little blog and pick the young. But abundance go come just down and you go feel the pain. That's a far right this morning. Good morning, Mr. David. Good morning, and Miss Delma Thomas. I want to say good morning, Mr. Andre, to Miss Yola and then her son and her mom and her sister in England that always helps me. So right now, Andre, I'm struggling to make $1 because burger and pig and bread should also still by me. So that's why I can't pay me water bill right now this week. And me like, but that's all right. They will come and I'm waiting because I know victory is mine, said the Lord. Have a blessed day. Grenadian Psalm 91. He who dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide on the shadow of the Almighty. Have a good day. Rastafari. Good morning to the way that us pray every morning. I'm pushing him. She always say I'm reading from the Word of God. Say good morning to our God.
All right. Great. Take care.
And Miss Jacob. Yolanda, I love you, girl. I'm struggling, but things is all right in Grenada. Shine. The sun shining. The sun shining today. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye, Grenadians. I love you all. Bye.
Andre, you realize the way Kami speak, there are a lot of people in this country. They are faithless. Kami is somebody with wholly for faith, I can tell. Things are bad, it's tough, but it will be better. Andre, you shouldn't just hopeful about those things. You don't have to see everything to believe it's going to happen. There are things that will happen without you seeing it if you have faith. Prayer has holy power. Morning, Kami. Morning, love you as always.
I'm going to make one more point about that fertilizer from Morocco. You know why Morocco is one of the biggest suppliers of fertilizer? There's one of the key components. I can't if it's nitrogen, but they are the world's biggest producer of that component. That is why.
Guys, I just informed of something here, and just checked again. It looked like it started about 12 minutes ago. And I think it's important that the listeners hear this, even both of you here, while you traverse to home. Edwin Martin, the Commissioner of Police, together with Michael Francois, Deputy Commissioner, and Tafor Pierre, Deputy Commissioner, and ASP Desmond Richards, who is in charge of community relations there's a press conference going on at this time.
You should take this live, Andre, and let
I
it come out from
believe-
here. That's more important than we beating up about it.
I honestly believe so. I have to go look for it at RGPF.
We can listen to this as we travel back home.
Because I think it may have things to do with the what you may call it, the Coast Guard situation.
Okay.
Yeah,
and
so
that seems
join.
to be in the end now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you guys.
Take care.
Sorry to chase you, but
Blessed day. That's more
That's
important.
all
Andre.
you've been saying all along the line. Information.
So let's join Edwin Martin, who is making a statement already in progress. The press conference. Yeah.
Talking, you were listening to the press conference by the RGPF. The time right now, we're talking, it's 24 minutes climbing on to the 10 o'clock hour. Keep it locked, it's Real 91.9 and 5 on a Thursday.
Dynamism is key. Join us, Michi and Shoma on Elevate. Elevate every Thursday night from 7 to 8 on this station
and on your favorite social media platform.
Empowering minds with relevant information.
Elevate to the next level.
People focused, people centric.
Elevate with us
as we elevate with you, taking it to the next level.
Good morning, Grand Lake Meter Reader.
Morning, Mr. Meterman. I'm glad I caught you. Last month, I got a very high bill, and I don't understand why.
Last month, we were not able to access your meter, so we had to estimate the bill.
So what can I do to ensure that my meter is easily accessible?
Well, you can get your licensed electrician to move your meter outside of the gate or directly in front.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at basically your whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
This is Real FM Radio.
Was a teacher before he became a doctor. He was an all-rounder and also a soldier. He gone to return all home, leaving friends and family to mourn. He died suddenly while attending to Dorothy. She say he died a hero. Plenty people don't know. When I saw Dr. G was dying, I took off like a jet plane. I run from Windsor to Balthazar before I find a driver. Was a nice man, was a loving man. He died with love and affection. While the woman speaking to me was the seahorse begging she say die happily. Wipe off from in his surgery. She say was a safety man. He died with love in his hand. She say was a real tiger. He take the tablet with full power. The man was a hero, but plenty people don't know. When I saw Dr. G was dying, I took off like a jet plane. I ran from Windsor to Balthazar before I find a driver. Was a nice man, was a loving man. He died with love and affection. Despite what people might say, the best doctor that attend to me, Next thing I hear them saying, I was Dr. G. Darling. Them people so terrible. Spread me name all over Bellevue. Me and him I never go to bed. They say, oh, me husband glad he dead. He die a hero. But 20 people so no. When I saw Dr. G was dying, I took off like a jet plane. I run from Windsor to Balthazar before I find a driver. Was a nice man, was a loving man. He died with love and affection. Was a great physician, hot like a nutmeg in his profession. Was a very good charger, charging battery, he was the master. How could I forget he died while he sung in me. When my husband heard he dead, he take a drink and he shake his head. The man was a hero. Plenty people don't know. When I saw Dr. G was dying,
situation.
The
ratio is 10 to 1. Well, this is culprit. And I gotta say, I ain't got a chance to sing a tune like this. I gotta use this voice. You mad girl. It goes like this. Jennifer invite me to this party one time. Every woman must wear me, need to enter the line. When I reach the dance hall, everybody soaking wet. So much women in mini, I ain't seen nothing so yet. Me two pocket loaded, it was the end of the month. I don't drink 5 Guinness, ready to light up me blunt. This woman grabbed me from behind, Jenny grabbed from the front. Should I hear me shout and scream when I feel the weight of the and I singing? Y'all are feeling nice now. Every woman looking sweet. Had to make an excuse. I'm going to the bathroom to take a leak. Giving off my phone number to every woman I meet. I ain't leaving this dance tonight till this mission complete. What really amazed me, the center of the dance floor. Woman in a mini and still whining down low. Exposing the G-string and just a little more. Something telling me to go, while something telling me no, but I singing. Y'all are feeling nice now. Y'all are feeling nice now. Y'all are feeling nice, nice, nice. Ready for my slice, slice, slice. Y'all are feeling nice. About the price, 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 and I singing. Y'all are feeling nice now. Y'all are feeling nice now. And I'm telling you this, girl, are you when me walk? And nobody ever tell me see me now. And nobody ever tell me see me car. You must see my dawa, you my dawa. Bobo, girl, are you when me want it up? And nobody ever tell me see you back in your time. Not stuck in your time. Now dance it up, you be a dance it up. I want to dance it up. Yo,
Rio FM Radio. Rio FM Radio.
Take away my music and my whole life in misery. Even if I'm broken and I ain't got no food to eat, I still cannot imagine myself living without it. Sweet, sweet music ringing in my head. Lord, Bessema, Bessema, man. Bessema, Bessema, man. Lord, she says so, come me say yeah. She says so, come me say yeah. Oh Lord, Bessema, Bessema, man. Bessema, Bessema, man. Like a yo-yo, like a yo-yo, like a yo-yo. Like a yo-yo, like a yo-yo, like a yo-yo. Yes, Lord. Bessema, Bessema, man. Lord, sweet music, soca music. Bessema, man. I ain't got no diamond, I ain't got no silver and gold. Sweet love and good music is all I have to give this world. Whether it's soca, reggae, rumba, and calypso, some African rhythm to make you shake like a shango. Once is music, I ain't got no fear. Lord, Bessema, Bessema, man. Bessema, Bessema, man. She say reggae, me say yeah. Lord, she say reggae, me say yeah. Bessema, Bessema, man. Bessema, Bessema, man. Sexy people come forward. Like a yo-yo, like a yo-yo, like a yo-yo.
Some say this soca raga more nice, more nice. So they want the DJ to play it twice. And some say this soca raga more sweet, more sweet. So they want the DJ man to repeat.
Rio FM
Send the
Radio.
data to soca, who never send the data to wine. When they hear the sweet soca raga, but never send them girls all the time. And if you see them on the hold the line, hold the line.
Could you possibly rewind and come again?
Rio FM Radio.
Some say this soca raga more nice, more nice. So they want the DJ to play it twice. And some say this soca raga more sweet, more sweet. So they want the DJ man to repeat. Who never send the data to soca? Who never send the data to wine? When they hear the sweet soca raga, but they must send them girls all the time. And if you see them, they hold the man and wine. Hold the man and if you see them, they hold the man and wine. Hold the man and come every woman, come hold your man. Come every man, come hold your girl. Come everybody, just give somebody some loving. Come every woman, come hold your man. Come every man, come hold your girl. Come everybody, just give somebody some loving. Listen, that the squeezing as the lyrics man come. Stepping at the place with the mic in them hand. Coming off the chat to the soca raga pan. And when we chat on the microphone, you know me ram session. So if you see them all, they hold the man and wine. Hold the man and if you see them all, they hold the man and grind. Hold the man and come every woman, come and hold your man. Come every man, come and hold your girl. Come everybody, just give somebody some loving. Come every woman, come and hold your man. Come every man, come and hold your girl. Come everybody, just give somebody some loving. Some say they really love the mixture, the mixture. Like the soca raga taking over. In the center and in every corner. Me and the people come with the crossover. And some of them are come from Spain and from Japan. And some of them from Germany and England. But when they hear the sweet soca raga, for them are friends like a West Indian. And if you see them all, they hold the man and wine. Hold the man and if you see them all, they hold the man and wine.
Real FM Radio.
Girl so nice, treat them right. When they come, more gal, more fun. Girl so nice, treat them right. Yeah. When they come, more gal, more fun. Tell me what we're fighting for. No girl need a good lover. We have to change your behavior. More gal, more fun. I love women since I born. I give praises to my mom. She make me to understand. More gal, more fun. Gal so nice. Yeah. Treat them right.
Real FM Radio.
More gal, more fun. Gal so nice. Oh yeah. Treat them right. Oh yeah. When they come, more gal, more fun. More gal. More gal. More gal. One thing that does make me happy whenever I'm next to a lady, the feeling does drive me crazy. More gal, more fun. I love my Caribbean woman, no matter what race she come from, white, black, Chinese or Indian. More gal, more fun. Gal so nice. Let me get you. Treat them right. When they come, more gal, more fun. Gal so nice. Treat them right. Yeah. When they come, more gal, more fun. More gal. More gal. Yeah. More gal. More gal, more fun. More gal. More gal. More gal. More gal, more fun. Fellas time to understand. Woman make to comfort man. So let's stop abusing woman. More gal, more fun. Let us give respect to the ladies. It's them that does bring for the babies. Make you be so proud to the daddy. More gal, more fun. Gal so nice. Treat them right. When they come, more gal, more fun. Gal so nice. Treat them right. When they come, more gal, more fun. More gal. More gal.
Real FM Radio.
come to get on real bad, bad. Get on bad. Get on bad. I don't know what you come to do, but I come to get on real bad, bad. Oh, get on bad. Oh, yeah. Get on bad. Get naked. Take off your clothes and drop it down. Get naked. Raise up your hands and whine around. Get naked. Take off your clothes. Show off some skin. Get naked. This party's hot. Keep vibrating now. We're feeling hot. So hot.
Real FM Radio.
but I come to get on real bad. Hey, get on bad. Hey, get on bad. Say I don't know what you come to do, but I come to get on real bad. Oh, get on bad. Oh, yeah. Get on bad. Get naked. Take off your clothes and drop it down. Get naked. Raise up your hands and wind around. Get naked. Take off your clothes. Show off some skin. Get naked. Because party's hard.
Touch me, squeeze me, hold me, and when I go down. Touch me, woman, squeeze me, woman, hold me, and when I go down. Touch me, squeeze me, and hold me, and when I go down. Touch me, woman, squeeze me, woman, hold me, and when I go down.
Touch me, and let me touch your back, girl. Hold me tight and put my back against the wall. You make me blood and run and my skin and crawl. It's feeling so romantic, so sexual. In the party, no time for long talk. I squeeze me tight like master padlock. Ticky, 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 tick, tock, tock. See me one big long hand in your clock. And you got the ocean and me got the shock. You're soft like sponge and smoother than rock. Woman does the wine, but me wine non-stop.
Baby, why not stop? Touch me, squeeze me, hold me, and when I go down. Touch me, woman, squeeze me, woman, hold me, and when I go down. Touch me, squeeze me, and hold me, and when I go down. Touch me, woman, squeeze me, woman, hold me, and when I go down.
From the way you whine, so your body keep calling. I'm so glad that you are my darling. Come close, cause you know pretender. Stay close to me like a house to a pillar. Girl, where you whining, girl, so you don't let go. Cause if you should let go, say my heart won't find a cure. I can't explain, say the way how I feeling. Look right now, I become your victim. In a distance and I can't get out. The feeling is strong, it's weak, no doubt. Keep on pushing in, girl, in my direction, to put it on you. This my intention. This my intention. Oh no, no.
Touch me, squeeze me, hold me, and when I go down. Touch me, woman, squeeze me, woman, hold me, and when I go down. Touch me, squeeze me, and hold me, and when I go down. Touch me, woman, squeeze me, woman, hold me, and when I go down.
Killer right now, say we on a mission.
But me ready for the action.
Say she want the man to work up in slow motion.
I can feel the tension.
Say she want the straight in the middle section.
Baby, let's create a little friction.
Right now, we on a mission.
I think send it down.
Go down, girl. Go down, girl. Go down, girl. Wine and go down, girl.
Oh, girl. Come up, girl. Come up, girl. Wine and come up, girl. Oh, girl. Go down, girl. Go down, girl. Wine and go down, girl. Oh, girl. Come up, girl. Come up, girl. Wine and come up, girl. Oh, girl. Go down, girl. Go down, girl. Wine and go down, girl. Oh, girl. Come up, girl.
Real
girl.
Go a club out of London. Who approached me, this beautiful woman? She said, excuse me, could I ask you a question? Me say, sure, baby, please just prolong. The woman turned, she asked me where me come from. See me come from down a Spice Island. I could have seen it in a she eye. She already want this island boy. She hold me hand, she pull me on the dance floor. Hold me tight and she wouldn't let me go. When me try what the woman pull me back. I mean, me girl, she start back and she said it rock.
She wanna spice and rock. Say, well, welcome to the rock. She love this spice and rock. Give me oh, the rock. She wanna spice and rock. Say, well, welcome to the rock. She love this spice and rock.
Hey, long time she want an island boy. She want to play with an island boy. Island time she want to enjoy. Make love under the island sky. So me take the woman back down to me. 4 o'clock, pull up my pint of lean. Drive up walk, then settle in. Take the woman down to the beach for a swim. Rub her down with some island cream, so she could have a nice island dream. Wanna lift up the island steam, way up in the Kansas Spring, the rock.
She wanna spice and rock. Say, well, welcome to the rock. She love this spice and rock. Give me oh, the rock. She wanna spice and rock. Say, well, welcome to the rock. She love this spice and rock.
Hey, as the woman hooping up the
eyes. She turned and asked me, is this paradise? I said, baby, have you just realized? You should tell from the starting of the skies. This is where all the fish them swim, and a lot the birds them sing. Could you smell the spices in the wind? Baby, welcome to the greens. She want to go up a mountain Catherine. She want to know the Grenadian doctrine. She want made in Anna Del Fala. She want to go by a roti by Paula. She want to line on the gun but a black. To have an evening island talk. She want a selfie sandwich by Kofi. She want to go US in a party. Says she want to go down a fish like welcome to the greens, this is my way. Don't listen when me say, listen when me say, oh the rock. She want a spice and rock. Say welcome to the rock. She love this spice and rock. Oh the rock. She want a spice and rock. Say welcome to the rock. She love this spice and rock.
And you got it. A quicker way to pay your bills online. It's fast, secure, and easy to use. No registration, no additional fees. Flow is now offering FastPay, an online service that allows you to settle your bills in less than 2 minutes. Need a receipt? FastPay will send it to your email immediately. Use FastPay now for convenience, safety, and efficiency at discoverflow.co/fastpay.
So FastPay, 2 minutes and you're on your way. So FastPay.
Flow is keeping you connected.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at you, basically your whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
M&M Hardware Limited, Hope St. Andrew and Dusty Highway St. George. Shop conveniently for all your building materials including plumbing, electrical, lumber, cement, steel and much more. We manufacture roofing sheets available in 11 colors, aluminum windows, doors, insect screens and hurricane shutters. Installation services are available for all our manufactured products. Our opening hours are Monday to Friday 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. M&M Hardware Limited. Come on in and experience our affordable prices or call us 444-6757 or 440-6757 Dusty Highway. Email us at info@mahonhardware.com or mnmdusty@mahonhardware.com. M&M Hardware, foundation to roof. Let's build together.
It's Real FM, the real choice.
We got to forget our differences and sit down and talk.
True. You must never forget the wages of sin is death. And if you wait too late, you might regret. So, la 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 la. Parents and guardians, you have an important part to play. For the children, play for the children. And if you don't play your cat right, someday you'll have to pay. For the children, play for the children. Sometimes we do have ourselves to blame. When our children really bring us to shame. So instead of treating that child with scorn, examine yourself and find out where you went wrong. Sometimes it's your own doctrine that you put.
This is Real 91.9 FM.
Because the poor child to get implicit. If you never know, now you better learn. When you play with fire, you must get burned. You can't get away from the fact that they are the sheep of your flock. So you got to pay the way for the work. Yes, we got to try a little harder. I say try and save the children's future. We got to try to get them on the right track. I say try and convince them to turn back.
Some say this soca raga more nice. So they want the DJ to play it twice. And some say this soca raga more sweet. So they want the DJ man to repeat. Who never send the daughter to soca? Who never send the daughter to wine? When they hear the sweet soca raga, but they must send them girls all the time. And if you see them, they hold the man and the wine. Hold the man and if you see them, they hold the man and right. Hold the man and come every woman, come hold your man. Come every man, come hold your girl. Come everybody, just give somebody some loving. Come every woman, come hold your man. Come every man, come hold your girl. Come everybody, just give somebody some loving. Listen to the squeezy and the lyrics bantam. Stepping at the place with the mic in them hand. Coming off the chart to the soca raga fan. Now when me chat on the microphone, you know me ram session. So if you see them on the hold the man and wine. Hold the man and if you see them on the hold the man and grind. Hold the man and some say they really love the mixture. Like the soca raga taking over. In the center and in every corner. Me and the people come with the crossover. Some of them are come from Spain and from Japan, and some of them from Romania and England. But when they hear the sweet soca raga, for them are friends like a West Indian. And if you see them how they hold the man and wine. Hold the man and if you see them how they hold the man and cry. Hold the man and come every woman, come hold your man. Come every man, come hold your girl. Come everybody, just give somebody some loving.
Mama can land of roots and culture. Oh, mama can
This is Real 91.9 FM.
Now you come and try nothing. I ain't taking it. You know I ain't taking it. You say the child belongs to me. Maybe it is a 12-month baby. I ain't taking it. You know I ain't taking it. Used to fling yourself all over the place, going at such a fast pace. Hey, girl, there ain't no one could have cooled you down. Now you're trying to make Randy Isaac clown, but no 619 for me. I ain't no go-bully. No 619 for me. That ain't not my damn thing. Yes, the child look like Paisadi, kinda red and kinda ugly. No 619 for me. No 619. Sound it. My granny say she don't see that the child have nothing for me. No 619 for me. I ain't no go-bully. I know that you had been around to try this stroke and some other man. I ain't taking it. You know I ain't taking it. Maybe you don't know who else to claim, but why you trying to give me the blame? I ain't taking it. You know I ain't taking it. Girl, you make your beauty turn you around. Oh gosh, you used to be fly, you lay me tongue. I hear every dance used to get a play. Tell me, where the hell are those guys today? I say, no 619 for me. I ain't no bobo. No 619 for me. That ain't not my damn. You have a long nose like Inspector, and a bent foot just like Scholar. No 619 for me. No 619. I hear you short like Peter Humphrey, and have a broad built just like Squeezy. No 619 for me. I ain't no go-bully.
You're in the mix with DJ Madlix.
This is Real 91.9 FM.
He treated you with scorn. The boss of your oil drum was persecution. And the policeman had you on the run. Every year you come out playing. Without fear, you keep on jamming. You getting better and better. Find something sweeter and sweeter. Find my inspiration. My symbol of Detroit.
FM. Real choice.
You say you think that life has failed you all the way. All your friends left and gone for greener pasture they say. So you're blaming everything for being unable to reap the harvest of life by the pressure you have of you. Like I was born with blight, nothing seems to be right. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. On hopelessness you must not dwell. If your friend become a doctor and you're still struggling, don't feel that life has robbed you. Keep persevering, because what don't meet you, never say it past you. What don't meet you, never say it past you. Put all your trust in the master. If you want to make things better, put all your trust in the master. Just hold on tight, my brother. Put all your trust in the master. Listen to my lyrics carefully. Put all your trust in the master. Most great men have escaped poverty. Jimmy Brooks.
You're in the mix with DJ Maddox.
I don't come to mix up childhood days with old tradition. No. But certain things children must go through before they turn man and woman. Instead is weapons that in the hands of the little ones. This make me wonder, this make me cry blood. When I remember how we used to play in the moonlight from the place. Children roasting corn and we singing song and we shaking up we waist. All this little celebration, that gone. Little children recreation, that gone. Is killing his sex, high fashion clothing. This is what little children studying. Little children days are in danger. You can't talk to them now, they want to chop. They no longer play marble and spin top. Little children days are in danger. Some of them don't walk with the stingray bone. They don't play moral, hopscotch and funk stone. Little children days are in danger. No television messing up the mind. Love is falling and hate continue to climb. Little children days are in danger. All the blame is a mother and a father.
It's no more Mary, pipe and cherry. How does it all go? Silver bells and copper shells and pretty maids all
I will never go abroad and talk my own country back. No. But I will never deny the fact that cost of living is hard. But mental bondage is the first thing we have to approve. Development must come from all sources. When I remember how we used to tell many stories in the yard, and children they used to appreciate whatever their parents had. Days we used to cook by grandma. That gone. Eat dumpling and taste so strong. That gone. It's killing his sex, high fashion clothing. This is what little children studying. Little children days are in danger. They dressing with big pants that falling down. They don't play banjo, shak shak and big drum. Little children days are in danger. They don't say good morning, neither goodbye. They look into drinks, smoke and catch a high. Little children days, oh God. But we cannot blame the children alone. Just remember charity begins at home. Little children days are in danger. All the pain is a mother and a father.
Remember when Jack and Jill went up a little to fetch a pail of water? Then Jack fell down and broke his crown and Jill came tumbling after.
This is Real 91.9 FM.
I will never disrespect the world of technology. No. But some don't seem to appreciate when they get things too easy. The security for all public facility is community responsibility. When I know how people used to go just to make a simple call. Now today children, they have public phone and they still mashing up all. Children now they go to garden. That gone. They don't make no flute with bamboo. That gone. This killing is sex, high fashion clothing. This is what little children studying. Little children days are in danger. All the pain is a mother and a father. You can talk to them now, they want to chop. They no longer play marble and spin top. Little children days are in danger. All the pain is a mother and a father. Some of them don't walk with a stingray bone. They don't play marble, hopscotch and pong stone. Little children days, oh God. All the pain is a mother and a father. Now television messing up the mind. Love is falling and hate continue to climb. Little children days are in danger. All the pain is a mother and a father.
Bring on roses, bucket full of roses. Ashes, ashes, all down.
No offense to maturity at an early age. No. But parents must try to bend the tree before it gone past its stage. Love to the max and teach them the facts, all that they should know. Both yesterday, today, and tomorrow. I know children before used to get up and give old people their seat. But today children, they just cross their feet treating old people like all the respect for the elders. That gone. Children now don't have no manners. That gone. This killing is sex, high fashion clothing. This is what little children studying. Little children days are in danger. They dressing with big pants that falling down. They don't play banjo, shack, shack, and they jump. Little children days are in danger. They don't say good morning, neither goodbye. They look into drink, smoke, and catch a high. Little children days, oh God. But we cannot blame the children alone. Just remember charity begins at home. Little children days are in danger. All the pain is a mother and a father.
It's Real FM. The real choice.
I'm a winner. You are winner. We are winners. Winners.
It's the big one. Grenada. Imagine winning $25,000 and up to 6 times by scratching just one little ticket. Get your triple cash scratch tickets for a chance to live your best life. Win easy with Scratch. For just $3, match any of your numbers to any of the winning numbers and win the prize shown for that number. Reveal a money back symbol and win the prize instantly. Triple cash scratch in stores now. Must be 18 or older to play.
Cause I'm a winner. From the moment that I get up, I'm feeling right.
The first word when you speak about furniture is classic. Yes, at Classic Furniture, they design and make the best in local furniture. All their products are made from the finest local wood available on island. You think it, they design it and make it to your expectations. The highest standards at the best possible price. And they also provide higher purchase for you, their valued customers. Located on Ben Jones Street in Grenville with their factory at Chantemelle in St. Patrick. That's where you need to visit when looking for products made of the finest local wood. They deliver and install items at no extra cost. Your satisfaction is their mission. The extra step is taken to ensure their customers are completely satisfied. They do doors and finished kitchens, supplies mattresses, and restores antique pieces to look like the first day they were made. Hey, give us a call on 442-4645 and 442-9726. Classic Furniture, Grenada's homegrown furniture producers.
Step inside. Immerse yourself in colors that come alive. Color by Sissons. Let your imagination run wild. Surround yourself in a world of color. Color by Sissons. Endless inspiration. Bold expression. Bold expression.
Color by Sissons. Sissons. Express your style with Color by Sissons.
Was it Sunday night? After carnival, I had an experience I can't forget at all. The new dimension, panorama champion, had the blessing of row. People crying out for more. They had a sexier moment, right on top the stand, playing some sweet sweet melody on the double tenor pan. So I walk up on the scene, just to check the happening. What I was hearing was so convincing, I couldn't believe me blood start to trail. The girl could play steel. Where she from, I would like to know. How she could play the steel pants. Must be Tilotia David Beck. What thought she to play, I could bet. She had them jumping up and down, she had them rolling on the ground. I had to run and shake she hand. The girl could play pan. Play pan. The girl could play pan. The girl could play pan. The girl could play pan. Sweet pan. Bacchanal. Never in my life I have ever met a double tenor girl who could play so sweet. But that night in the park, I sure I hear the steel band talk. I sure I hear it say, I jam would stand up there. Why you stand up and gazing? Why dance with music wasting? Look around and see everybody having a good time. Carnival don't come and gone. Till next year you might hear pan. So get up on your feet and let us do it. You can deny it. Music song and sweet. Let's jump to the beat. Where she from, I would like to know. How she could play the steel pan song. Must be Tilotia David Beck. What thought she to play, I could bet. She had them jumping up and down, she had them rolling on the ground. I had to run and shake she hand. The girl could play pan. 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 Sweet pan. Hear ya, pan? Take it away now.
jumping up and down, she had them rolling on the